Hey, what's going on, everyone, and Happy New Year. I was kind of looking at my channel in the last couple of days and realized I haven't posted a video in about a month, but the holidays and everything else, it's just been really busy, and all told, I really haven't been buying too many knives, and it's not for any other reason except there really isn't anything that catches my eye that I think, oh, I definitely want to review this. But I kind of wanted to just do a quick check-in. I'm going to be doing a few other videos, but yeah, certainly slowed down on buying knives. The last knife that I bought, and I'll get into it in another video, is actually this CKF Evo 3 with the Serape inlays there. I like this knife. I've owned two other Evos besides this one, but that one's on the chopping block. I'm gonna be selling it. The other ones that I've been carrying, I've kept my rotation fairly simple, depending on what I'm doing. I would say kind of just around the house, a great day-to-day knife that I've been carrying is going to be my McNeese Mac 3.5 MagnaCut hollow ground. I do have the McNeese backspacer in there. I left the OEM clip, and I'm going to get into that in another video why I did that. I do own a Lynch clip for this, but I haven't been carrying it with one on there. The other knife that I've been carrying a lot is a Spyderco Yohimbo. This one's really simple. It does have a Lynch deep carry clip in it. This knife I've been carrying a lot more when I'm going out and about. I think that this is a great it's not the best utility knife, obviously. Like, there isn't much tip strength there. The tip really comes to a pretty substantial point, but I think this is a great knife, not even for self-defense, but just when you're kind of out and about. If I don't need a utility knife, I'm going to be carrying this one. I also ended up picking up a zero tolerance 0350, which to me, again, realizing they don't make these anymore, this is one of the most underrated zero tolerance knives. It's made in the US. This one is only S30V, but I had one of these in 2012 and absolutely loved it. Unfortunately, I lost it during a counter drug interdiction, actually. It's at the bottom of the ocean somewhere in the Caribbean, but another day, another story for that one. But I really do love this knife, and I think I will do a review on this. Just really haven't had time, but it's assisted open. It's going to be a flipper tab. I got this for $100. It's made in the US. I knew exactly what I was getting into. I've been carrying this one a lot, and it's nice to have a knife that's just $100. You really don't care what happens to it, in a sense. The other knife that I've been carrying a lot has been my Chris Reeve large Svenza 31. You'll notice there's some Zerkuti thumb studs on there. I'm gonna get into that in a second. Actually, I guess I can just do it now. So obviously Chris Reeve 31s, unless you order it with dual thumb studs, they just have the single stud. I had ordered a set of these thumb studs, which they are threaded, for a something obscene J-cape, and I don't know, I guess I just had like a wild hair up my ass, and I was like, oh, it looks like these will fit. It looks to be about the same. They ended up working out really good, but the process, so the normal CRK thumb studs are actually press fit, and I kind of botched this one, guys, and that's what I want to make this video too, because I'm far from perfect. I screw shit up all the time, but I don't know if you can see there, and I'll post a picture, but there's actually like a ring around this thumb stud. That's going to be where I actually ended up using, since they are press fit, you kind of have to have something circular around it. I did use some leather around kind of this sorry, I'm completely blanking on the word right now, but just a socket, I guess you'd call it, but used a socket where I could fit it in here. I put leather, and then I used kind of a brass hammer to hammer it out, and sure enough, when I picked the knife up, I realized that the socket had blasted right through the leather, and so it didn't exactly it didn't take a chunk out of the Damascus, but you can definitely see that, shiny ring around it. So I kind of botched that, but again, I'm not, this is a user. This is something that, this knife, I use it all the time, and I really don't mind that much. So I have been carrying this quite a bit. I will say having dual thumb studs on this knife is great. I'll get into it in the McNeese video that I'm going to make, but I really have been kind of like upgrading things for dual thumb studs. And even if they have dual thumb studs, like this McNeese, I've been upgrading the thumb studs. You'll see these are not OEM thumb studs there. They give you a little bit more purchase. I did find that the OEM thumb studs on a McNeese, they were just kind of tearing up my finger, and I didn't like it that much. But once I, sunk some money into this knife, I was like, hey, I'm going to make this exactly how I want it and how I think it should be. And, with that, bigger thumb studs was definitely a great way to go. The last kind of update for me is I wanted to talk real quick about fixed blade knives. Oh, sorry. One more knife that I've been carrying a lot is going to be my Emerson A100 Thunderstorm finish. I love this knife. If you don't have a full-size Emerson A1, they're really hard to beat for the price. They're great knives, and this one has been in my pocket very frequently. So those are all the knives that I've been carrying. Next, I wanted to get into fixed blades, and I have been kind of trying to make more of an effort to carry fixed blades because I think that they are really awesome. Huge shout out to my buddy Nick from one of the groups that I belong to. He ended up sending me two of his Winklers to kind of test out and make videos on, and I did make videos on them, but I do find it kind of difficult to make videos about fixed blades just because the nature of them being a fixed blade. Like there really isn't too much you can say, like, this is a Chris Reed Professional Soldier. You can talk about the steel, you can talk about the shape, you can talk about the hand feel. There really isn't much there or anything to really compare things to, but I have been carrying more fixed blades, and I try to make an effort to carry fixed blades. I think fixed blades are awesome. If you had to choose between a folder and a fixed blade, I'd go fixed every time. The last kind of, not revelation, but so I know I've mentioned in my channel before that my buddy Drew, he makes he's out of Virginia, but he was on a team with me many moons ago, but he makes knives, and he's done quite a few custom knives for me. This one right here, so he's made that one. It's really nice marbled carbon fiber. He did that one for me. Also, one that I carry a lot is going to be this one in Chad Nichols Damascus. It kind of resembles, and it's the exact same size as a Chris Reeve Zahn. So, I carry this one a lot. It's outfitted for scout carry. That's how I like to carry it, kind of, center line. I think what I want to do is, and I have a few knives on the way from him that he's made for me. The process for him making it, again, because he's still, active duty on teams, it takes quite a few months to get knives from him, but I think I kind of want to focus on that because they are really special knives. They're one of a kind. They're customs. I think the future, which again, bad for my channel because I won't have much content, but I'm going to keep scooping up knives that, he either has for sale or, having knives made for me by him. That's something that I'm very interested in. And one of my projects coming up with him, I have this 500-gram piece of meteorite, actually, which I bought it on the secondary market. It was supposed to be treated and it wasn't, so it's kind of rusting. So one of my projects coming up, I kind of want to use like a Dremel tool or like a wire brush and try to clean it up and then put car wax on it to kind of just keep it where it's at. But my goal moving forward, I do want to send him that piece of meteorite and then see if I can mix it with some sort of other metal to make an alloy and then actually make a blade out of it. I think that would be really cool, and that's an endeavor that kind of interests me, not so much like just buying another random knife and doing whatever. So that's kind of where I'm at. It's crazy holiday season. I've been doing a lot of traveling. My family, we're getting ready to transfer this year. Hopefully we'll be going down to San Diego, so more to follow on that. But just wanted to check in, and I'm gonna have a few other shorter subsequent videos after this. So hope everyone's doing well. We'll catch you next time.